Dennis was a shelter dog from Sabah Al Khaim. He came to us at the age of 2 months, but I was looking for something to amuse him, something that would make him work. So I found ESHEL. I found this place, the Hospice.
St. Louis Hospital is in the center of Jerusalem, just between the old city and the municipality of Jerusalem. It's a very old hospital since the 19th century, and it always was a hospital until today. And today we nurse here 50 patients. We are specialized in palliative care and in the treatment of chronically sick patients. As we are in the center of Jerusalem, it's all the populations who live in Jerusalem who come to us. So we have Palestinian patients, Israeli patients, Jewish patients, Christian patients, and Muslim patients. And what may be a bit special for us is that this hospital is run by a Catholic nuns organization. It is a monastery, and I'm myself a religious sister. And in the same time, we have a rabbi and we have a kosher certificate. And I think we are the only convent in the world with a rabbi and kosher kitchen.
You do find a lot of animal lovers in this place. Anglo-Saxons by nature often have animals at home and miss them when they have to move to this kind of institution. And having Dennis around really helps them a lot. People say that a dog is a man's best friend. I think that some dogs are a man's best friend. I certainly think Dennis is. Not all dogs are. You have to know which dog you're taking to these kind of places.
Visits like Dennis's visit really cheer you up. They break the day and get interest and really warm your heart.
ESHEL is working to improve the quality of life of seniors in the community and in institutions. My dream is to see all the nursing homes in Israel open their door to pets, to seniors with their dogs and cats, and not force them to abandon their last friends.
I think it's one of the most beautiful things to help people in the last period of their life, to live this time the best way possible, to help them not to have pain, to help them to meet with their families, to help them maybe also to finish some issues they have to finish, to talk things through, and to help them to be really as much as possible at peace in this last time of their life. And I can tell you that once there was a lady who couldn't walk anymore. She was always sitting in the chair. And then a dog came to visit. And this lady got the dog, got up and walked for us a whole corridor. It can link them with the life they had before.
The hospital is a lonely existence. Even with all the good care that you get, and the dog is like a part of home suddenly coming to the hospital, and so Dennis gives you this feeling of home, and this feeling it takes away makes everything, to use the Jewish expression Hamish, makes everything Hamish.
You know, we've lost a number of patients that we've visited, and Dennis has visited them really up to their deaths, you know, pretty near when they've died, and he senses that they're ill and not feeling well, and he's very clever at reacting to what they want from him.
The dog it's a source of happiness for one of our patients like Marcy. It's good to have, in Marcy's situation, it's very difficult for her to come down. She always loves her environment. So she wants her friends to come to her environment. Every patient we have is special. And, well, we don't feel like we're outsiders here. We feel like a big family. And this is how we deal with it every day. Every loss is difficult for us. But at the same time, we know from deep down that we did all that we can and the best we can for people who are in a bad situation.
Yet many would say this was unhygienic.
But there is rules even from the Ministry of Health about pets coming in hospitals. There is a letter we all received, and it's written on it that the pet, of course, has to have all the vaccinations, be followed up by a doctor, so that it's sure that the pet will not bring any sicknesses in the hospital.
Hi, Marcy. How are you today? Okay. B A R U. Oh, Baruch Hashem. Very good.
Usually we do not permit to the dog to jump to the bed of the patient, but we should make an exclusion from this rule for Marcy, because she is bedridden and very disabled. And there is few things in the world that make her happy like a dog, and there is no alternative.
How does Dennis improve life for you here?
Dennis makes me feel like I am not in hospital, like I have a little bit of control, like I can do what I want.
ESHEL has branches throughout the country. Their main office is in Jerusalem. It's ESHEL Joint. You can access them on the web, or you can just phone them and say you're ready to volunteer. It's a great mitzvah.